Hannah and I want to give a big thank you and appreciation to our newest and first patron for Team Ginny, ASTRID Mulkens. Thank you so much, ASTRID. But before we get into that, there are some things that are just a little bit different around here. And if you can... Seriously?
Welcome back to Ashes to Feathers. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Drew.
We are a father-daughter team, and we're excited to bring magic to you.
And today's no exception. Why is that?
We are doing a collab with a very special person.
So, like Hannah said, we are doing a special collaboration, and we are super honored to be able to do this because, as you know, Hannah and I haven't been doing videos that long.
About, I think we've only done 4 or 5 videos so far.
Well, by the time this one airs, it'll be 5, I think?
Yeah, and we are really excited because the person that we're doing this with is really nice, and we really like it.
She is super down to earth, and I know a lot of you probably already recognize her from her YouTube channel, and she was the one that approached us about doing a collaboration, and we just could not say no. But before we get started, is there anything that we want to let the audience in on?
Yes, we have a few different things in our setup, and if you can notice those different things, then comment down below and we will read your comments and see if you noticed everything, and in the next video we'll tell you what you noticed or what you didn't.
And that's right, the things that are different in here might be obvious, some might not be so obvious. There's one in particular that wasn't so obvious, and Hannah actually tricked me with it before, so we do want to bring something to everyone's attention. If you notice at the very beginning of this video, we have a brand new, first ever patron, and that was ASTRID Mulkens, and we are super excited to have her as a patron because it is just one step in the direction that we want to take.
Yeah, and if you're watching, thank you so much.
We greatly appreciate it. It made Hannah's year whenever she saw that, so. If you guys are interested in becoming patrons, there will be links down below that you can click, and it will take you to our Patreon page, and you can see which team you would like to join. So, what wands are we using today?
We are using wands that I got in my very own Geek Gear box. But mine is just this straight wand with this is kind of like the Elder wand with all the...
Or McGonagall. Kind of resembles McGonagall's wand a little bit.
Yeah, but it's a brown wand with gold, silver, and also right here it has some runes on it that I don't know what it says, but...
We haven't taken that class yet. Ancient runes is what it is.
Yeah, but it's a really cool wand, and I really like the color of it and the handle. It's nice.
Yeah. Well, we gotta be careful. If we're taking ancient runes, it's the same time as divination, so you might need a time turner.
Hold on. And here's the time turner. We have the time turner so we can take our classes in.
3 turns should do it. Well, I have a one that was also from Geek Gear, and it looks like a dragon's claw holding a blue sphere or orb, and it's got a carved handle with kind of like this orange little bead right here to kind of keep your thumb and finger against. It's a little bit shorter than Hannah's, I think. But let's get to this video's main course, and that is the collaboration. Who are we doing this collaboration with?
Victoria MacLean.
That's right.
I hope I said your last name right.
I think she'll forgive you if you mispronounced it.
I'm sorry,
that's okay.
But I am really excited because I actually have been talking to her. Whenever I followed her and she said thank you so much, I kind of had a freak out moment and cried.
Lost it.
So.
But the thing that we talked about whenever she mentioned about doing a collaboration, I kind of threw out an idea of doing a magical creature drawing, and it just so happens that it is Creature that we are drawing. So this is the finished artwork that Victoria will be receiving in the mail. but I did want to show you guys how this drawing came about, and I threw in some time lapse as well as some real-time video, and I'll just explain, you know, kind of the thoughts and processes of how this came to be, and as soon as that's over, we'll mail it off. And then Victoria will take it from there. Well, let's get started on this drawing.
So I began by setting up my high-end art studio right on my countertop in my unfinished kitchen. I may like to draw, but I don't necessarily have the facilities in order to create artwork. But I began starting out on an 11 by 14 medium texture art pad to begin this collaboration. And I used a very, very light pencil, which is a 2H pencil, to sketch out the entire thing. One of the main reasons why I chose Creature himself is because this is Victoria's favorite elf between the two that are featured in the movies. She just really likes and loves Creature's backstory compared to Dobby. So it seemed like an obvious choice, so why not? But as you can see, I laid out practically everything about the drawing in itself, fine-tuning every little thing as I went, but keeping my lines fairly light until I was ready to start darkening everything up and fine-tuning even further. So I switched to a 2B charcoal pencil, which is a lot darker than the 2H pencil, and started filling in a lot of the lines to make them stand out even more. Now, detail with this pencil still hasn't kind of reached that area yet, but you can start shading in lightly areas where shading isn't so heavy. You'll do a lot of your shading later with even a lot darker charcoal pencils. Now, graphite has a natural sheen, and if you use graphite pencils, just be aware that it will shine as the drawing is rotated back and forth. Charcoal does not have that, and it's actually a really nice medium to work with and blends, I think, a lot better than graphite does. But it is kind of a messy type of medium to use, so you do have to be careful putting too much in one place and then trying to shade it in. But I switched over to a soft charcoal pencil, which is it's very good for shading purposes. You just need to be careful about pressing too hard because the charcoal in the pencil is very soft, so it's easy to break. But as you can see, it is super easy to blend. Wherever your darker areas are at, you can go ahead and color those in, and then using a tissue like toilet paper or a Kleenex that doesn't have any kind of additives to it to push that dark area out, and it will start getting lighter as you do that. You can start filling in some of the details now with either a medium or a hard charcoal pencil, and using blending stumps will also help shade those areas in and push the charcoal in areas that you didn't even put it in place. And using that hard charcoal pencil, you can start seeing some details that I'm adding in as well, including the wrinkles in his forehead and around his eyes. The thing about charcoal that I like the most is you got to have dark in order to show light, because without, like in Harry Potter, you can't have dark without the light, and vice versa. So you add in your darker shaded areas first, and then you can use an eraser if you really want those stark white areas to jump out at you. And as you can see, I did some on his forehead and around the wrinkles of his face to make the actual wrinkles stand out more, because as you know, Creature is a very wrinkled elf. And using that hard charcoal pencil, I am putting in some really fine detail lines around his eyes. Also adding a few more around his forehead. The little dots that you see are part of Creature's complexion. He does have a lot of like moles and freckles on his skin in this particular picture, so that's what I wanted to imitate. The shirt also has a lot of tears and frays where the armholes are at, so I needed to make sure that I demonstrated those pretty accurately as well. Now, one of the things that really bothers me is hands. Trying to draw hands is very difficult for me. It's almost like a mental block in a way. And this particular picture I was using as a reference is blurry. So I had to kind of wing it a little bit on his hands. Also, to create the illusion of him grabbing his arm, you do have to have lines that feed into that area. So as you can see, I do have some of those kind of going towards his fingers. And not to forget his rib cage either. And there you go, there is the locket and the saying that follows. So as you can tell, one of my most favorite things to do when it comes to drawing is the eyes. I take a lot of pride in making sure the eyes look realistic. Okay, with the artwork done comes the packing. Here is a letter straight from Hannah to Victoria and the drawing itself, and I rolled those up together. Before I did this, however, I did set the charcoal with a spray to make sure that nothing got smudged or smeared during transport. I used a tube to pack it in, making sure that it was sealed with tape and would not come apart. So she needs to open this end first, but this end, it is a surprise. Shh. Alright, we are back, and with the magic of editing, we have got the footage also back from Victoria. So as we worked it out, she did not have any access to the footage and did not know what we were going to be sending her. So like I said, it was going to be a complete surprise, and we have the computer in front of us, and we are going to show you guys in a picture-in-picture format the results. And our reactions are going to be genuine as well. Are you excited?
I'm worried.
You're worried?
I want to see what she says, so.
Okay, well, I guess let's start. Here we go.
Okay, so before I get into my videos today, I have received a parcel from Ashes to Feathers, Drew and Hannah from the US. Apparently it's a picture of me, so I'm a little bit worried. Because I've had some pictures of me done in the past, and yeah. So it says here, Victoria, open this end first, and then this side it says open this end second. So there are two parts, I assume. I'm really nervous. Okay, right, okay. So hi Drew and Hannah, how you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Right, so I got the tape off. I can't get the edge off. Okay. Ah! I'm so nervous. Okay, so there's a letter, so I'm going to look at that first.
Oh.
She's reading my letter. She's
put the knife down before I hurt myself. Victoria from Hannah. Oh, bless her, she's a cutie. Oh my god, is this your handwriting, Hannah? That is so tidy. Okay, so this was done on the 9th of February. Hey Victoria, it's Hannah, and I hope you like your drawing. I thank you so much for liking me and my dad and our videos, and I love you and your videos, and you are awesome. Aww. So just thank you. Oh bless. Oh Hannah, you're so cute.
Thank you.
Wow, your handwriting, Hannah, is just so perfect for your age. I think you are wonderful. So that is the letter I've had from Hannah. And I'm going to open this now.
Here we go.
I'm really nervous actually, because like the size of the tube, right, I was expecting this picture to be massive, and I sent Drew a message yesterday. Said it had arrived and it's massive, I can't believe how big it is. And he said, no. He said, the picture isn't necessarily that size, you'll understand when you open it. Right, okay, so are you ready? All right? Yeah. Okay. I love it. Okay, are we ready? We're gonna look at this together now, right? Oh my god! Oh my god! I was not expecting that! I love Creature! Oh my god, Oh my God, he is so perfect. I love him so much.
I told you it'd be a
Drew,
perfect fit.
Your autograph is amazing, by the way, your signature. That is so beautiful. I think that's the scene where he's saying Mundungus, Mundungus Fletcher. Look at that, how gorgeous is that? That is absolutely outstanding. Absolutely, oh my God, stop it. Absolutely beautiful. How have you done that? Is that charcoal?
Yep. That is charcoal.
That is so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna put this down now and I'm gonna open the second half, right? Right, okay, so I'm opening the second half now. More tape.
With more tape.
Let me out.
Sorry.
A Luke. This is packed really well, mind. What's that? Okay, so this is the 2nd of the, sorry, 10th of the 2nd. Victoria, we wanted to thank you so much. From then to this, from then, hang on, from then.
She's having an issue reading my handwriting.
You know I'm dyslexic. I wanted to thank you so much more than this. Oh, bless you. It's because I'm dyslexic. I struggle to read things. But we couldn't fly down to do it in person. It's a long way to come in America. So we hope this surprise drawing will do it. Please enjoy this free gift from us to you. Keep up the great work. Drew and Hannah, Ashes to Feathers. Oh, I love it. I love the Bertie Bott's paper there as well. Okay, let's have a look at this now. I didn't expect 2 pictures. This is crazy. Okay, we're going to look at this together now, all right? Oh, look at that. It's Harry, the boy who lived. It's baby Harry with his little scar. That is so cute. Oh my God. My 2 favourite people in Harry Potter and KREACHER. I love them. Thank you so much. That's so awesome. Beautiful. And his fresh scar. Bless him. It just happened. Or a fresh cut, should I say. It wasn't there. It was a scar there, was it? He is so cute. Thank you so much for these.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Absolutely beautiful. I have to say, out of the 2, my favourite is definitely KREACHER. I am so shocked to have received 2 pictures, not just 1. This is so beautiful. I gotta figure out where to put them now. They've got to go up somewhere. Maybe I'll do them on a, I've got like a thing going on that you don't know about. Actually my patrons do. Yeah, I'm gonna put them up there. So thank you so much for my gifts. I love them. Everybody please go and follow Ashes to Feathers, okay? They are amazing and their work is fantastic. So make sure you check them out. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That was amazing. I am so glad that she liked them. I mean, that was just amazing. It brought tears to my eyes to see her reaction to KREACHER because, like I said, she had no idea what she was getting. She thought it was going to be a portrait of herself, which kind of made me laugh because, I mean, why not? I mean, what else would you expect? But, you know, I thought the KREACHER was a perfect choice.
I can't believe that I actually just, because whenever she usually watches videos, it's like different stuff, but she just did this video and she's actually unboxing something that we gave to her. Yeah. And I'm seeing my handwriting in her video and I think it's so weird.
I know, it is kind of weird. I mean, and that's all the way to the UK as well. I mean, it's not just here locally in our area. I mean, that made its way halfway across the world, so it's really cool to see that.
It is, and I'm really happy because she said my handwriting was beautiful.
Well, you're 9 years old. You do have pretty handwriting for a 9-year-old. Well, I thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of your world and allowing yourself to come into our world. We couldn't thank you enough for the invitation to do the collaboration. And if you guys have not checked out Victoria, you really should. If you like magic and, you know, unboxings and just an all-around down-to-earth, great person. You really should check out Victoria. She's got a lot of great videos out there, and she's also a Guinness World Record holder.
Wait, really?
Yeah. She has the most, I think it's magical or Harry Potter magical related items. She has the most in a collection in one place.
Wow. She's really nice.
She is, and like I said, it was an awesome privilege to be a part of it. We are so honored. So thank you very much, Victoria. So we know we have taken up a lot of your time, and we thank you guys for being a part of this collaboration. Again, thank you to Victoria. And from Hannah and myself, we want to wish you all very, very well, and stay safe out there, and always remember,
stay magical.
See ya. Remember, if you want to become a patron, see the link below. Thank you all very much.